They seem to have done it easy.
From Rishabh Pant. Really symbolizes what Ajay.
Well, it wasn't easy to be honest. As a player, I can tell you, every series you play in Australia, it's always a tough series to play in Australia. As you have seen, the crowd, goes after you. Uh, I mean, media in Australia, they go after you. And playing cricket is a very, very tough thing in Australia. And to beat Australian team, it's a big, big task. And I'm so proud and so relieved after this game. That we got the right result, and I'm really, really happy the way this team, half Indian team, I would say, all these new boys have taken the responsibilities and showed, this is how it's done. And cricket will not stop for anyone, for any superstar. I think it will keep on moving. So this is what they
Yes.
have, once again showed us. Once they are there in the middle, they are the heroes, and they can change things around. And it's a new era which have started, the era of Shubman Gill, Rishabh Pant, and Ajinkya Rahane, and all these guys who played in this series. Absolutely brilliant. Hats off to them. And I'm really, really proud sitting here, and I can easily say, yes, this is one of those very, very satisfying win, and probably the biggest series win ever. Since we lost so many players who were like the biggest name of Indian cricket. But it shows that Ajinkya Rohane must have spoken to the young team and said, series is not done till the time we are here. We have to get the right result, and this is what exactly we need to do. And they must have planned it in a way, and how they executed those plans was absolutely brilliant. Congratulations to Ajinkya Rahane and each and every member of that team, and thank you very much for making us all really, really proud.
Yeah, Harbhajan, your words have given me goosebumps because we are all a little emotional today. Tell me honestly, nobody was expecting, we were hoping for it, but nobody was expecting a win from India. Yesterday, all the pundits were saying, okay, Australia has a little bit of edge, maybe it's going to be a draw. 2% chance, 5% chance that India wins the test match. But the intent that the boys showed today, starting with young Shubman Gill, he smashed the bowling around. Smashed them. And then Rishabh Pant finished it off. Even Ajinkya Rahane, when he stepped in, he played with intent. Pujara taking those balls on his body. That grueling inning. It was fantastic.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yes, indeed, absolutely fantastic. I actually don't have words, how I can describe in words, how this win would mean to these guys, and this is unbelievable. What we have seen. This shows that if you believe in yourself, you can achieve anything. And of course, believing is achieving. First thing you have to do is to believe in yourself, whether you can do it. And this team definitely had that belief. And I don't know who were those pundits who were talking to you and or saying that it will be impossible thing for Indian team to chase. I don't know who they were, but this is probably one of those teams which believe in each other, and it goes down to show that if you have that faith in your ability, you can achieve anything. And I always had that belief that if Rohit Sharma plays an inning of 100, or someone like Shubman Gill, he played a brilliant inning. So we
Yes, he
will
did.
have a chance. Someone like Rishabh Pant down the order can come and play that knock of 80, 90 or 100 can win us the game. And this Indian team, they play to win. They don't play to draw the game. And this is the big, big change we have seen over the years now. Any team goes to, from last 10 years, we must have seen, or maybe a little longer, any team goes to Australia, England, they go there to win. In that process, you might lose few, but if you continue to, tick the right boxes, you will end up winning almost every game. So, well done to Team India. And you mentioned Pujara,
Yeah.
how brilliant he was. We don't really talk about those
Tough.
people who sound like Pujara. Even in last series in 2018, he was unbelievable. Because of him, we came to that stage where we could have where we actually won that series. And even today, his 50 was so important because he could hold one end. From the other end, other people can go out there and score runs. And he's
We've,
someone. He's very, very important. And I will always pick him in my
Harba,
all-time 11 because he is He's the one. Because of him, he makes everyone, let the play the way they want to play and achieve the target, whatever is there in front of us.
Harbhajan, we've got Shailaja Sundar. She's Washington Sundar's sister live with us. Shailaja, it's been a magical story for Washington. Today also, okay, he wasn't there till the end, but amazing contribution, picked up wickets, scored with the bat. Unbelievable tour for him.
Where was that day in Delhi when he wasn't picked for that Delhi side? I happened to be around and
Yeah, definitely. It was a dream come true. It was a magical tournament for him. None of us really expected that he's going to be playing. But a couple of weeks ago, my dad kept telling that he might have the test cap given, and it really happened. That's what we're so happy. And he did really perform very well in this game. And I think I'm so happy that India went on to win the series, and that is the most special thing, I believe.
Could you speak to him in the last days, because this match was a roller coaster ride? Were you in touch with him? What was he saying? How was his mindset?
Yes, definitely. We speak every day,
Okay.
and yeah, as you said, it was a roller coaster. It was so much of drama. A lot of things did really go on in this game, but we didn't talk too much of cricket because he's been playing a lot of cricket on the ground, and when he comes back, we don't want to keep talking about the game. So it was more of whether he iced his shoulders, how he's been taking care of himself to be ready for the next game, how early he slept, how long he slept so that he has enough rest to be prepared for the next game, because playing against one of the best teams, like the best team like Australia, in Australia is not an easy thing, and he has, as a debutant, he has to go out and perform, not just as a debutant, but there was a need that everybody had to step up and perform to their best. And I think all the youngsters and the whole team, in fact, did a wonderful job, and that's why they've been able to pull off this series so beautifully.
Tell me honestly, Shailaja, because obviously it's a dream come true for any debutant if he gets the call, especially to represent India in a test match, that too in Australia. But he was filling in for R. Ashwin, who had been the hero of the tour. Was he nervous before the match? Did he speak to you about that? Like, it's a big opportunity, but yes, it's a big responsibility as well.
What you see, Washington is not a very outspoken kind of a person, but yeah, there will definitely be a bit of nervousness. Initially, he did have a bit initially in the game, but then he kind of got used to it, and what was more important was to perform for the team and make sure he picked wickets and he performed with the bat, and I think he did that very, very nicely in this game.
Welcome back. You're watching Sports Today. I'm Sushant Mehta. I'm joined by one of the greatest of all time, Harbhajan Singh, the spin wizard. Also, Rahul Rawat is here with me in the studio. It's been a roller coaster ride for Mohammad Siraj on this tour of Australia. It's the greatest ever series win for India today. Amazing, amazing performance by the team. But on day 4, Siraj picked up a 5-wicket haul, and it was a fitting reward for a young man who has been through a strange journey. In the end, Siraj has come out as a real winner.
Comments were made. Not absolutely sure what was said, but we saw the security officials taking a bunch of guys.
Mohammad Siraj has seen it all. In a matter of few weeks, Siraj has gone through a sea of emotions. The last test of the tour is a fitting reward for the young Hyderabad paceman who claimed his maiden 5-wicket haul. He now finds himself alongside an elite list of Indians to have achieved the feat at the Gabba. In fact, only 4 others. But this tour has been more demanding than anything else for Siraj, who lost his father very early on this tour.
फैमिली में भी मैं मॉम से भी बात किया था. मॉम ने भी बोला कि बेटा देख, जो अल्लाह हर किसी को ऊपर तो जाना है. आज डैड गए, कल मुझे भी जाना है, तो तेरे को भी जाना है. तो मम्मी ने बोला उधर ही रहे, बस पापा की जो ख्वाहिश थी कि तू इंडिया के लिए खेलते जा, वही तू कर, वहाँ पर रह के और अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस कर इंडिया के लिए, बस नाम रोशन कर.
Siraj chose to stay back and fulfill his father's dream of playing for India, and emotions were writ large on his face.
जैसे डैड की ख्वाहिश थी कि मैं इंडिया के लिए खेलना, मेरे बेटे का मैच पूरी दुनिया देखना, तो काश वो आज मेरे साथ रहते तो वो बहुत ही खुश रहते थे। बट उनकी दुआ थी जो आज मैं 5 विकेट लिया। मैं बहुत मतलब स्पीचलेस हूँ मैं ये परफॉर्मेंस के बारे में, मतलब कुछ बोल नहीं सकता।
The ordeal didn't stop for the gutsy speedster. He wasn't just battling with emotions and Aussies on the field, but there were others too. Siraj was subjected to racial abuses from the crowd every day in Sydney, but he didn't take a step back.
Like from the gestures, they've been asked to leave.
From nowhere, Siraj got an opportunity to play Test cricket, and in Brisbane, he found himself leading an inexperienced Indian bowling attack. The abuses from the stands were not to be heard anymore, and the very Australian crowd rose from their seats to give Siraj a standing ovation for his accomplishments. A proud moment for India, Siraj and his late father, a rickshaw driver who wished to see his son wear the India cap one day. Sports Bureau, India Today.
A young Indian bowler who's had quite an impact on...
Heart-wrenching story that Harbhajan Singh, Mohammad Siraj, loses his father, stays on this tour. Then he's teary-eyed, he breaks down when he hears the national anthem, goes into the match. He's a reserve bowler, gets his chance because of those so many injuries, gets his chance. Then he's racially abused by the crowd. They call him a brown dog. Ends up getting 5 wickets in the match in an innings. Incredible, incredible story, Mohammad Siraj.
Yes, he's a champion. For me, he's a big time champion. He's got a big heart, and yes, he's gone through a lot during this whole tour of Australia. But he made sure that he's strongest here. You know, he spoke some time back, you know, regarding when his dad passed away.
Yeah.
When he spoke to his mother, you know, how she supported him to be there in Australia and fulfill the dream of his father. And I'm so happy, you know, these kind of stories will inspire many others to play this game. And Siraj, you are a true hero, and I wish you nothing but the best of everything in life, and lots of happiness. And let me tell you, wherever your father is, he's watching you, he's protecting you, he's blessing you from there. And he is a proud father, let me tell you, and you have made all of us really proud. You are an inspiration for all of us. Thank you very much for what you have done in Australia, and you know, we know that you have gone through a lot with those people in the crowd. They were telling you a lot of this stuff, but a good thing what you did, you didn't answer them back with your mouth, but yes, with your ball, and showed them who were the actual boss in Australia. And let the dog bark, elephant will always, you know, continue to walk. So because dogs can never reach to the elephant. So you are an elephant, my brother. Good luck, lots of love, and I'm really proud of you.
Okay, talking about bossing around, your boy, you know, the Punjabi Hurricane, Shubman Gill, 21 years old. I think, okay, Rishabh Pant is the man of the match. He was incredible. He finished it off. But this young man, even though we lost Rohit Sharma early to Pat Cummins, he completely destroyed the Aussies. They were bowling short to him. He was pulling them, cut them for a 6. They were bowling up. He was driving them beautiful drives. The best thing about Shubman Gill today, Harbhajan, he's got all the shots in the book, but he seemed so mature, so experienced. He just handled the situation brilliantly.
Yes, Shubman is a special talent. You know, from the day one I saw him playing for Punjab, we always kind of knew that this guy will go on and play for India for sure. And it was a matter of time. You know, in a couple of years, he's now playing for India, and it shows that, you know, how he, you know, grown from a player to established opener, I can say now, for Team India. You know, he's always had that talent. It was coming down to getting that opportunity at right time, and I think Australia is a brilliant place to bat, and he loved those conditions. You know, he's tall, he's someone who liked the pace on the ball, and this kind of a surfaces really suits his condition, really suits his game, and it was so good to see him scoring those runs today, and even the other day when he got 50 as well. He looked so good, and it was very important either Rohit Sharma or Shubman Gill to
Yes.
provide that opening partnership or a run from the front to win this game. And I think Shubman must be really proud and really happy the way things have gone for him. And obviously, this tour will give him a lot of confidence going forward. We know that he's got the game. Now, the more he will work hard on his game, he's going to become even more better. So he's very young. I wish him all the luck. And yeah, I'm really happy.
Harbhajan,
Punjabi boy,
every time I watch
actually going
Shubman Gill
there and
bat,
showing the metal,
every time that I watch Shubman Gill bat, I make a bold prediction. It's the same prediction that he's going to be future Indian captain. I don't know why, I just get that feel from him. His stability, his maturity, his stroke play, it's amazing.
Might continue after lunch as well because he's still got to work out against the short ball.
Well, I don't know whether he'll be captaining India or not, but I want him to play for as many years as he can. Because if he don't play for long enough, he'll be the one to sit back and see what has he done wrong. But I think he's got the game, he's got the mindset. It'll all come down to work hard and keeping the focus and giving the importance to the game, which he is given over the years. And now it'll be even more difficult when he'll have a lot of other commitments as well, since he's a name now, he's a known boy.
Yeah.
A lot of things will come for him, in terms of endorsement and stuff. But he need to keep the focus. All these things will happen if the cricket is on right path. So, my only advice to Shubman Gill, who's a younger brother, just to keep the focus and make sure you're looking forward at all time, rather than looking on the side. What are there, the bioproducts, the advertisement, this, that will all happen. You are a champion player, and I wish you all the luck. And after Navjot Singh Sidhu, you're the only opener who have played for India, and I hope you play more Test matches than Navjot Sidhu, and I'll be happy if you play more Test matches than me as well for Team India. So I'll be really, really proud.
He seems incredible even at this young age. Tell me honestly, Harbhajan Singh, yesterday, as I told you, a lot of pundits were saying Australia has an edge. Maybe it's going to be a draw. Maybe we're going to see rain. Thank God for no rain, because some people were actually praying for rain. That match draw ho jaye, and we'll retain the border Gavaskar trophy. Were you surprised with India's approach? Because I thought they just came in with an intent to win this match. They didn't want to draw this match. They didn't want to hang around for the rain. They didn't want... The focus was just on winning this match.
That's the mindset that these young kids have today.
Well, I think this is a big, big change. Credit must be given to Virat Kohli as well. The way he led the team previously on previous tours, he showed the way. This is the way we will play cricket. We will go on to fight. We will go on to chase any total is put on the board. And Virat Kohli in that series, he scored many runs when he took over the captaincy from MS Dhoni. And India, though they lost they lost the series, but those sort of inning, that belief, gave a lot of confidence going forward. So every time, I see Virat Kohli walking onto the field, he's got one intention. That is to win the game, no matter whatever is the situation. And we'll show that intent every time we'll walk onto the field. And those are his actual words. And, whether today he's not there, he's obviously having a time with his family. But, this credit should be given to Virat Kohli. He taught the team, this is the way we will play our cricket. We will go out there to win each and every game. In that process, we might lose few, but we will pull some serious victories like they did today. So this is incredible. Team India's performance. This is a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant mindset they are in.
Yes, definitely. Kohli paved the way, he showed the way, but Kohli and Rahane, different personalities. Let's listen to Captain Rahane and that very classy gesture of handing an Indian team jersey signed by all the players to Nathan Lyon, who was playing his 100th Test match.
Absolutely. I mean, taking 20 wickets was the key. That's what we actually opted for 5 bowlers. We knew that if we want to win the Test match and Test series, I think 5 bowlers will be the key. Washington Sundar brought that balance instead of Jadeja. Unfortunate that Jadeja got injured in last Test match. So Washington Sundar got that balance for us. But intention was clear to play five bowlers, and all credit to them. I mean, Siraj played 2 Test matches, Saini won, Shardul Thakur won. Washington was his debut Test match. So I think the way they handled the pressure and expressed themselves was really good. Yeah, I mean, as I said, after Adelaide Test match, we didn't discuss about anything, about what happened in Adelaide. We just wanted to play our game and play with good attitude, show good character on the field. And as I said, we were not thinking about the result. We just wanted to express ourselves as a team. And I think it was all about team effort. If you see, each and every individual contributed during this from Melbourne Test match, and that was the key movement for us, and I'm really happy for that. And also, I would like to thank our fans who actually came here and supported us. It really means a lot. And from Indian teams, we just want to give Nathan Lyon a signed jersey for his 100th Test match. So, Nathan.
A wonderful gesture to the 13th Australian 100 Test matches.
Yes, Harbhajan Singh, I want to talk about Rishabh Pant once again because, you know, he was dropped from the one-day international team, the T20 team, made it to the Test team, and look what he's done. I mean, Riddhiman Saha was the first choice, then he comes in, smashes the Australians around. Again today, just wins the game. Doesn't go for a draw, wins the game. Elevated, promoted in the batting order. So Rishabh Pant, because he was criticized a lot. Okay, weight बढ़ गया hai, you know, he's overweight, he's not fit, what's happening with him? Mediocre IPL. Despite all of that, he just showed the world what he can do.
There will be young men who were the stars today. Rishabh Pant, class of 20.
Well, unbelievable, you know, the way he actually played in this whole series. You know, you're rightly saying that a lot of people were questioning his place, and he was not part of the actual one-day squad and T20 squad, you know, which suited his game more than the Test cricket. I feel he should have been there, and with talent like Rishabh Pant or any talent like Rishabh Pant should be handled it very, very carefully, and they should be given many more opportunities. You know, I feel, you know, he's a special talent, you know, and he showed once again that if you can apply yourself and see the conditions and situations, and you can play according to the conditions, you can be successful, whether in Australia or in England. And this is the second time, you know, you know, he's the first Indian wicket-keeper batsman, you know, who scored 100 in Australia and on the last tour. And this time, he's going there to win that series for you. That shows that how big a player he can become.
Yeah.
And you know, I would urge Team Indian management to handle all these youngsters very, very carefully, because these are the future of Indian cricket. You know, they are there to serve this team for many years, provided giving them the right guidance.
Right, and you know, till yesterday we were hearing overcast conditions, cracks on the pitch, because how Siraj got 5, Shardul Thakur got 4 wickets. So everybody was a little iffy, ki kya hoga, the pitch is not going to play well. The way that Shubman Gill was smacking the ball and the way that Rishabh Pant was smacking the ball, they actually made it look easy over a span of 90 plus overs. They just kept going on and kept hitting the ball. 324 in one day. When was the last time you heard that?
Well, that's something really, really good to see. You know, the intent they have showed, and the best thing what they did, they played their game rather than getting bogged down and playing this situation. I feel they understood the situation, but at the same time they were playing their game. You know, that's how they grow up. That's how they know they should be playing. And you know, when you're playing your game, you will get successful. You know, these are 2 young boys, a great talent who can serve Indian cricket for many years, and I'm really happy the way things have gone for them. And I hope and wish them all the very best. That future will be even more brighter for them.
Absolutely. Well, let's just relive those magical moments. Here's what happened earlier in the day. Day 5 of this fourth and crucial test match.
Flyer at Sydney and then turns
Easy. Oh, they ball on the offside, so he gets a single. So Rishabh Pant will retain strike.
This is the stuff of legend.
Surprise is that we are wondering about.
Team India has done it again.
Rishabh Pant has done it.
Many victories will be remembered for ages, but Team India's this win at Brisbane is the best that one can think of.
For India, draw, a win for India.
An improbable target of 328 runs on the final day, and it was game on for this new India. Heroes have emerged, and Rishabh Pant was one of them on day 5. For all the criticism that he has had to face all these years for throwing his wicket away, Pant played with a great deal of maturity to guide India home. This team has shown that it is fearless, can look into the eye of the opposition, and reputations hardly matter to them.
Takes it on again, there's men back.
Gill's 91 at the top set the tone for India on day 5. Pujara did what he does best and thwarted the Australians like he has done so often. But Pant changed the course of this chase even as he lost wickets at the other end to finish unbeaten on 89. As they often say, no guts, no glory, and this is the greatest cricket story.
Indian lineup.
Sports Bureau, India Today.
In their own backyard. For the moment, it will be Rishabh Pant. They ball on the offside.
We beat them. We didn't just beat them. We destroyed them. Even with our, sorry to say, but our C team. Rahul, Test Championship. Now where do we stand? England is coming home. What's going to happen? I think we are the best Test side in the world right now.
Well, after this victory, things have become a lot easier for India to play that final in June this year at Lord's World Test Championship final. You never know. Maybe it's once again India versus Australia at Lord's, but we are fairly at an easier position as far as World Test Championship point percentages are concerned. We might have to beat England we just have to beat them maybe 2 games, 3 games, and we are through to that final.
All right, Harbhajan saying now, given this performance, what is your Test 11? I really want to know this because these guys were incredible. You have the option of the heavyweights as well. Who will you leave out of the team right now? You have so many options now. Everybody's performed so well.
What is going to be announced today?
Well, I think Kohli will come back, since he'll be free from his family duties. So Kohli will come back for sure, and that means team will be even more stronger. But to leave out any single out of this game, you people who played in this game, it'll be a very, very difficult thing. For me to choose, who should play or not, it's going to be a very tough thing. But one thing is great. India has got so much of talent. It showed that even if other people are not available, there are other guys who can come and do the same job what are expected from the seniors too. So I would like to actually see more of Washington Sundar, more of Shardul Thakur, more of Shubman Gill. And these guys, the future of Indian cricket, you are looking to build a team from here for next 10 years. So these guys should be given more importance and more sort of opportunities to take the team forward.
Shubman Gill and Rohit Sharma, is that your permanent opening partnership now? I don't think we want to meddle with that now. That's fixed.
Yeah, obviously, you want to stick with Shubman Gill as an opener with Rohit Sharma. And at the same time, I want to urge that Mayank Agarwal should get a lot of the opportunities, even if you want to play him in the middle order. Because not to forget, last time when India won the series, he was also one of your key members performing there. So, you don't want to forget your old people. They have done well, and you want to give them more opportunities. And Mayank is a great talent. and I'm sure he'll come good. Even if you bat him at 5-6 in India, he'll be more than happy to do the job for Team India. So I would like to see not many people getting dropped or losing their places because the others are coming.
Yes.
So one or two guys are coming. They'll have to make some sort of place for someone. But I would like to see Mayank playing a lot of games.
All right.
Shubman playing a lot of games. Rishabh playing a lot of games. And Washington Sundar also playing a lot of games.
Yes, I don't know who we are going to leave out because all of these players are superheroes. For the moment, Harbhajan Singh, Rahul Rawat, thank you so much for joining us. It's an incredible win, a historic win, the greatest ever series win for India in the history of Indian cricket. Thanks so much for watching. News and updates continue on India Today.
For the moment, it will be Rishabh Pant.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.